Okay, well, back to Omsi. Here, Devon Tower's not really a transportation center, but kind of becoming one. Anyway, yeah, with new 11 here in Saratoga, and 15 and 14 still going downtown, despite there being an actual bus terminal. This is 16 then, fit in the middle there. Actually, directly in the middle, if you count 17 is actually a route still. Yeah, basically a shuttle does from Devon Towers, which has 15, to Southwest Plaza, which has 14, to Saratoga, which has 11. Take a lot of drawing to do that for some reason. Couldn't just figure that out. I actually had to use a map to figure that one out. Anyway, all those places have their actual own changes to the actual destination, so seeing as I didn't cover the 11, we're doing on this. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to drive 15 again. Cause last time I drove it, I had a double-decker bus, and that thing kind of got stuck if you use collisions, which I tried to, and got stuck in like 4 different places. Didn't know bridges actually had collisions in this game, but okay, makes sense now that I think about it. Yeah, add-on since last time I was here, or last time I used any of the other buses or the new flyer. The Gillig Phantom I got to repaint for Saratoga. The 60-foot buses got to repaint, which are impossible to drive on the streets in this town. Or at least for me they are. Somehow I get stuck on things. Again, did not know everything in this game had a collision to it, especially if you forgot to turn them off. Which I don't know if I forgot to turn them off in this case. And I feel like finding out. If I can find the... Okay, which ones are still on? Ah. Got electricity. Electricity is not on. Fax machine part of this bus. There you go. Now, I don't know when this was parked like this either, so the chance has been parked here for a few weeks. Yeah, let's go weeks, probably weeks. And can this brake? Good. Okay, so yeah, with Devon Tower's newest additions, it now has its own terminal for the 15. Which means that you now got to turn a 40-foot bus on a really sharp corner of a person who's smart, really gonna be smart to walk right into a bus. Yes, smart plan, people. Smart plan. Wasn't my fault if I smacked him with it. Okay. Why are you walking here anyway? Just kind of wonder that. You just kind of walking around, all the people who are actually trying to ride the bus. Southwest? Fifteen's on his way, I can tell you that much. Okay, just keep moving around here. Okay, 15 is close, but it's not actually on its way yet. So yeah, basically, this is going to be a transfer between the 15 and the 14 to get to 11. So the 15 can get here eventually. I'll be gone probably by the time it gets here. I need to turn off. Yeah, I need to turn that off, because I don't know how much I trust that on this bus. The cleans are actually all for once. Normally testing it's not, so it's a new one. Then one more stop here, downtown at Southwest, and Saratoga the rest of the way. It's gonna only have like good 4 or 5 stops, but still, this only bus I climb this paint, so can use a 30-foot bus version of this. But they're being 30-foot versions, I'm pretty sure. And sometimes they work. A few times, if the engines decide they just don't want to turn on one, I couldn't tell if that's the bus's problem, or just in general the game hates me. Probably the second one. Really going with the second one most of the time. Kinda amazed this one actually works. Think about it. Most things don't normally work after a long time of not being used. For instance, the Celsius now doesn't work again. I don't know what happened there, but okay, they just kind of decided to stop working. Man, for some reason, the buses in here for me actually act like actual cars. They work if you don't. They work when you use them. Other than that, they don't. Now, assuming I'm gonna beat the 15 out here. You staying? Good. The school bus coming out here, and I did not feel like waiting for it. See, I might see the 15 in Southwest Plaza. Probably not, because I don't think it's gonna make it that turn anytime soon. And I can't see around the back of this bus. Let's do this. Yeah, it's not. It's not making that turn anytime soon. See, that's probably not that bad, actually. Yeah. The batteries bus don't do that much. I don't think they do that much in these buses, at least. Like, I've never seen a battery well, I've seen it put out a few times, but it was never really that bad. Route 16. Again, I think I just get on any bus and don't ever question what bus it is. Probably one of the times you really should question when seeing as you're giving money to these things. Can make money off this. Just buy an old bus and see if they fall for it. Yeah, great idea. I forgot how I do a return version of this bus now I think about it. Okay, just jumped into Southwest as part of the map. The game, who can nothing about my computer like that. I think I forgot there was a point here. Yeah, it would be the kind of people who got backup to fit this thing here. See, a giant bus, yeah, that's what kind of want to cater to you like the tiny ones do. That's it, yep. Either try to figure it. Okay, those are normal. Also, apparently I lied. 15 somehow caught up. Okay. Anyway, bring us back to Saratoga bus terminal. Probably have to do a whole loop the 14 does. Come in here, and then go down that side street over. I would say Plain or Wood Street, 102. Route 16, transfer to Route 11 at Saratoga Bus Terminal. So I can find if the 15 don't even pull in here, parked here. Also, I have to remember something. If you count on other routes I've had, which include the Cayuga and Liberty Express routes, then Cayuga came in this way, pulled in. Liberty came the other way, came this side. Like, two of them actually came in here and parked. I don't know, honestly, that's not going to work no more, because we built a parking lot around the actual bus terminal. Meaning all buses pretty much stay here, they don't go in the parking lot. Especially not no giant coach, if you want to keep whatever these signs are meant to be. I've been at any mall, those aren't really worth a lot of money that I can't replace. You should be fired for crushing those. Then again, be fired for a lot of things I do with this game, so hey. Just keep doing things I do. And he actually pulls in. Drives over a wall, but pulls in.
Route 15, destination. Southwest Plaza and Devon Towers.
Devon Towers. This is when you spell Devon with an O. I'm going Devon all this time. Both sounds more normal. Yeah, it's a Devon. Tab to 14, got 1 minute. See anything else for the 14 shows up? Kind of assuming it normally would. It's normally one of the more popular routes here. The teams that goes around the city. This goes all the way to Alabama. I had it Albany. I think that's it. I know it goes at college out in nowhere. Then again, 6, 7, 11 goes to college out in nowhere too, but at least that's community college, so kind of equals out. I never figured out why the cars wait. I never figured out why they actually wait. I don't know why. I can kind of explain why you're waiting. You could fit through there, but not that hard. But second lane over here don't need to wait. That's supposed to like pulling out. I don't know what's going on third lane. I could just kind of fly right out and not have to worry about it. No, I could do that actually, yeah. I think, yeah, stop on this route realistically. Yeah, so other stop on this route is right there, Willow, and that's served by the 11. I think. Like I said, this is an express, so the 14 still has its own stops. I hopefully don't crash into a pole. See, 11 has its stops, and this serves pretty much only certain ones of those. This isn't actually going to the city either. It's a different way into the bus terminal. I had to scout out the entire map to figure this stuff out. It's actually not that hard, as long as you don't procrastinate to do it. Starting to feel dark drivers feel like I'm 95. Still nice to see what it feels like to be them. There's. Hold. Okay, but I should not do that not when I'm not on water. Yep. At least some cars to respect the buses. Normally they don't, but sometimes they do. Very rare, very rare. Incredibly rare. That's why they suggest the bus service is a Gillig low floor. Everything else is kind of, you can use like one, but might get stuck or look more weird on these kind of roads. First time I've ever seen a Prius beat me in anything. Okay, that's different. There it is. Yeah, ironically, the only thing I say that didn't get remodeled was downtown. Everyone else has a new model to it, or actually, it's new from the start. Even the bus garage got remodeled. It's now much bigger. Don't know why it would need to be, but it is. And now the 17 has a spot to park. Will they ever park properly? Probably not. Are you turning? Nope, you're going straight on. Willow at some Precious Meadow. I might be right. Probably not. Oh wow, Willow Meadow. It's actually right. I still be here in time for next 11 to leave, because I think they leave in... I think they leave every 10 minutes, actually, so... Technically, as long as you're here before 12:30, you're okay. So, technically, might be leaving by the time I get there. Is kneeling down? Good. Again, even with the new, well, mostly new everything, yeah. I put everything, changed everything around, and put everything I had in the other computer. Maybe that was a bad idea now I look back at it. I started doing those files, find out what was in there, so... Let's call it even for now. See, while all the other buses go into downtown, whether it be 14, 15, I'm taking the 14, 17, and 11, the 16 goes on the back way because, it's like I said, it's a shuttle. It doesn't have to go all the way down in downtown. It only serves some of the stops that the other buses don't. Other buses do. And finds its own way to your destination. Would not recommend driving while a bus on this route, but okay. That really does sound like a fax machine. Huh. What's in there? Go behind. Now just remember, it's actually probably trying to load the entire terminal and everything behind it while I'm coming in from a different way. Forgot about that part. Yeah, just remember that. Everything up there kind of loads in all at once once you hit a certain place. So yeah, it's probably trying to load all that in while not being able to see it. Just can constantly try and break this thing. Call it good. I'm gonna call it good and assume I can make it right down the street. Maybe. And that's Saratoga. And there's the 11 leading out. So like I said, you'd probably be right about on time. I was right, you'd be on time. 11 leaves out of here, so I feel bad for you in this case. Bad for me now. This is probably something designed for a smaller bus right here. This is the only other place really for any other shuttles to come park, so using the spaces down here instead of parking with the Greyhound, the 11, anything else that might come up there soon. They're all a shuttle, so park down and below. Route 16, transfer shuttle for Route 14, 15, and 11. I think 17 already comes here, so I feel like the AI have no clue what turn signal is meant to be for. They seem to just slow down anytime you see a bus that has a signal on, even if it's pointing the wrong way. Saratoga Bus Depot. Wrong one. Again, reading it somehow gets wrong. So yeah, either way. Pretty sure the 17 already comes here if you count the 11 when it goes back to the depot at night. Greyhound, still can't figure that one out. That's somewhere. Still trying to figure out how to make that a skin or take it apart from the Cayuga buses. Not gonna try this idea. This might. If I can figure out what to follow, might try and see if I can use it for the MCI coach. Might need a different MCI coach. This has the normal door you see on every other bus. But either way, Route 16, the transfer shuttle for the 15, 14, and 11. Never has to touch downtown, like the 11 does go through downtown, it just goes around it. The 14 stops on a street still on downtown and blocks traffic for a good hour and a half. The 15 has its own personal stop. So yeah, they always had their own place in downtown. This takes the back roads in. And you still be on time for the next 11. Should be in about 5-8 minutes. Depends on what time you got here and how late the other bus is. Yeah, either way. I can't just try to eat while doing that. Did not work. Anyway, yeah, let me describe more. I remember if I can actually go straight out, back around, and yeah, it'll be easier return than driving here. Just no sign saying Devon Towers, actually. That's why I did it this way. Easier driving to Devon than it was from. About the same. That battery charge might actually be something. Sometimes things decide they don't want to work on this thing. Cut that. At least then it don't say fire ever came on. Okay, didn't change anything. Okay. Yeah. I'll say no. They don't care about hazards though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Works for this. Leave it here. I might need to figure out how to get it back to Devon one day when there's ever a sign for it. Good.